Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So I was watching Omarosa on Big Brother. As you all know, she made some statements about Donald Trump, and I'm going to summarize what she said, and then I'm going to share my thoughts about what she had to say. So she was asked, like, why did she decide to work for the Trump administration? She said that she had a call to duty and she was trying to serve her country. It was not about trying to serve him. She also talked about how she was haunted by his tweets every single day. She wondered what he was going to tweet next. She said that she tried to be the person to try to calm him down or try to get him to stop tweeting nonsense. And she said that people around him tried to prevent her from getting close to him. And she also talked about how it is not her circus and those are not her monkeys. And she was trying to say, well, it's not her problem now, but she said it is her problem and that it's a bad situation. You know, she was asked, like, what does she think? Is it really that bad? And she nodded yes. So, and then she was also being all melodramatic during this whole thing. She was crying and she was speaking real slow, like whispering, so people couldn't hear her, even though this is Big Brother, a show where they broadcast everything going on within that house. It's a reality show program. So her private little conversation, what she thought was private, she knew damn well the whole country and the whole world was going to hear that conversation. So it was just melodramatic all around. And I want to just share my thoughts about this. You know, this woman expects us to actually believe that she all of a sudden developed some kind of conscience and was concerned about how Donald Trump was behaving. And that's total nonsense. Have we forgotten that this is the woman that said every critic, every detractor will bow to President Trump? She talked about how whoever disagreed with him, whoever challenged him, they'll bow before Donald Trump. This is the woman who went out, you know, recruiting all these buck dancing house Negroes to support Donald Trump, went to these sellout pastors, these tap dancing, cooning ass pastors to get them to support Donald Trump. And she actually expects us to believe that all of a sudden she had some problems with Donald Trump. This is a woman who is rumored to have had some relationships with Donald Trump. And I'll post links to this stuff in the description box so that you can read it yourself. All of a sudden, this woman wants to speak out against Donald Trump. But she didn't say a word when Donald Trump encouraged his supporters to be violent towards black protesters. She didn't say a word when Donald Trump called black protesters at the NFL sons of bitches. These protesters were predominantly black men. She didn't say a damn thing about him saying that. She didn't say a word when Donald Trump set up that sham, phony voter fraud commission, which was nothing but a voter suppression commission. She didn't say a damn thing about that. She didn't say a damn thing when this man was talking about using his Justice Department to perpetrate injustice against black people by fighting against affirmative action. She didn't have a damn thing to say about that. She didn't say a damn thing when Donald Trump tweeted out false crime statistics painting black people as violent predators. She didn't say a damn thing about that. Not a word. She didn't say a word when Donald Trump was joking about police roughing up minority suspects. Not a peep from this woman. She didn't say a word when Donald Trump referred to Mexicans as rapists, as criminals, as drug dealers. Not a word. She didn't say a word when that controversy came out about Trump disrespecting women, talking about sexually assaulting women and grabbing them by their vagina. She didn't say a word. You didn't hear a peep from this woman. You didn't hear a peep from this woman when he imposed that travel ban against Muslims. You didn't hear a peep from this woman. You didn't hear a word from this woman when this man talked about how those white supremacists in Charlottesville were some very fine people. Not a word from this woman. Now all of a sudden, now that she's fired, Now that she's been used all the way up and is no longer necessary and is no longer needed, all of a sudden she wants us to believe that she cares. All of a sudden she wants us to believe that she was concerned about Donald Trump, concerned about the direction he's leading this country. This woman is full of crap. And in fact, according to some of the reports, she was one of the people egging this man on, encouraging him to put out all these crazy tweets, inspiring him to do that. This woman is full of crap, and this woman is just trying to milk her time in the White House, her time in office with the president. She's trying to milk it for every dime she can get. And it's a disgrace, man. This woman should be ostracized. It's no way that you're going to come back from that. Come back from cooning and tap dancing and expect us to forget about it. Expect us to pretend like it didn't happen. So those are my thoughts. Tell me what y'all think. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.